Hello, everyone. Hold on just for a second. Let's get our feet nicely grounded today. And we're going to see more energies, feel more energies as they start coming in. I'm just going to turn my volume up a little bit here so that I can make sure that I have everybody hearing me as we get together today and work with the higher frequencies. Just going to bring in the stillness and welcome everyone this morning. This is just such an exciting time, and I'm really, really happy to have many of you listening and sending this YouTube to as many as you can to follow the messages that come in the moment for each week that I do this Master Monday. And so it is the first week beginning of this 12th month. Just letting those of you who are seeing me for the first time that these are light languages that pour through me, and my voice changes when the energies start moving into the top of the head and inside of me. There seems to be a very strong shift in the vibration and tone, and that's just an infinite frequency that is bathing my inner consciousness fields. And so when you're listening, this changing in my voice is really a different octave, a different resonating tone that's coming in. And then this language starts just flowing through me. And it's varying languages. But I did want to say today that yesterday, December 1st, the first day of a 12th month of a year of 8. Yeah, okay, they're jumping in when I said 8 because it is an infinite frequency that's arriving onto the planet in this month. And so I just wanted to say that it's going to be a very exciting week, accelerating week, and very heightened vibration of integration. And so what does that mean, heightened vibration of integration? It means that you're going to be feeling these energies on a more sensitive level, as it is more of a magnetic frequency that's arriving in this 12th month, preparing us for the new year. And so every day, starting yesterday, December 1st, was very empowering, shifting, and lifting of the consciousness. And so you would have felt somewhat of a download, I guess you'd say. People say download. For me, I always feel it as an awakening and an adjustment. And so when I get that day like I had yesterday, where I was pretty much flatlined, couldn't do a whole lot, it is a day that I just relax my body, my mind, my spirit to the realization that there's an awakening of the crystals in my body and an adjustment to the energies of my body. And so, yes, it is a download of frequencies, but it's very much an awakening and an adjustment that's coming to your inner body, all of the consciousness in your body, and all of the waveforms that you're hearing around the body the back of the head, especially around the ears. And for me, I get a lot of energies coming on my hands. And so I just wanted to give a message that came in yesterday to share with everyone. As you start coming on stream, I welcome your energies because I can feel more of you coming on, and I'm just feeling that presence tingling on top of my head, so I know I can say hey there to a lot of you and get ready for the ride. Sometimes they say fasten your boots, or they say detash datuk, means hang on to your hats. We're going for the ride. And so this is what December is going to be all about. It's going to be just like, when you're really, really young and you get on the sleigh, whoosh, and you go down the hill really fast, and you get that accelerating rush of joy, and just it's just it's an excitement. It's fun, and it's accelerating. And so the only way I can explain it is when you were little, going down the hill on the sleigh or toboggan, and when you get to the bottom, you just go, let's go again. Let's go again. But in this case, you're getting this energy of this 12th month that's coming in, preparing us for the new year. And you're just feeling this welcoming and this gratitude and this peacefulness that I want to get back on the ride. I want to go down the hill again on that sleigh. And it's just uplifting that you're in total awareness, in total acceptance, that you're taking on this energy that you can't see, and it's a higher frequency, it's a different frequency, and it's not challenging you, it's not testing you, it's just waiting for you to accept and allow it to enter into your consciousness. And so it's kind of like standing there and just waiting for that wave of the breeze to come in, and then just saying, oh, that's such a beautiful cool breeze, or such a warm breeze, however and wherever you're living, and accepting in that very now moment. And then noticing through listening and focusing. So in this 12th month, we are going to be really in that awareness of listening and then focusing. We are arriving in strands that are streaming of the electromagnetic frequencies into all of Gaia's kingdoms and elements. We are surging a heightened vibration of purification into all consciousness fields that are listening, adapting, and becoming a vibration of oneness. Your heartbeats have begun resonating into the sounds that your inner minds are beginning to focus on. And as you listen, feel, breathe it in, and just allow the adjustment that you are feeling, sensing, and knowing to flow through you now. Adjustments and recalibrations at the back of the head, shoulders, more arriving on the crown chakra, seeping into your inner minds as your inner ears are listening. To the heightened frequency, the gracefulness of the peace that is flowing through your hearts and minds, flowing through your bodies. Yet you have this opportunity to direct the energy of these very heightened frequencies of unseen, unknown strands of consciousness to flow into the abdominal organs, into the solar plexus, flowing and directing it as you will to any area of your body you so choose, where there is tightness or resistance or aches, unsettled energies. Perhaps you have been receiving anxiousness, anxieties at the heart. So let it be dissolved. These are unseen, unknown species that are arriving in droplets of light particles and electromagnetics of heightened frequencies. They are electromagnetics, therefore you cannot see them but feel the static ratios of the light formats and formulas of heightened reality. The new reality consciousness is arriving on the 12th day as 12 elliptical rings will be bathing all consciousness grid systems, lighting up your 12 solar chakras, enhancing and calibrating your vibrations of thoughts to be regenerated into new thoughts. This is the 12th month that is arriving. It is time to change your thinking patterns, change your programs of the mind to be accepting, adapting to the new resonant tones, these heightened vibrations arriving beyond the 5th dimension. Yet many of you are already accelerating above and beyond and into your etheric grid systems of higher realities. You are ready to be receiving these transmissions of reality light particles in the electromagnetic pulse that is bathing this entire planet. What is you are adapting, you are accelerating, your minds, your hearts are moving into oneness, your journeys are unfolding and your intercellular molecular bodies are transforming more rapidly than one could realize. Well, it is simply that you are synchronizing these harmonic magnetics of electromagnetic equations that is harmonizing, synchronizing within your cellular structures. You are connecting telepathically in stronger waveforms than you realize. Your intuitiveness has moved into telepathics so that you are amplifying the frequencies of your inner ears, inner eyes, inner minds. And so for this 12th month, the infinite masters that are bathing these energies of your bodies, your magnetic morphing energy fields. This is morphing energy. It's just, you can feel the peacefulness and the energies. It is kind of like sewing in a new energetic waveform in your aura bodies of electromagnetic frequencies. As you become more aware and focusing on this morphing energy that's bathing you, you breathing it in, feeling it in your heart, knowing that it is of peace and honoring who you are, of your higher soul essence, you will just quietly become the ocean wave of this electromagnetic wave that you can't see, of this morphing field of consciousness. Sometimes the ear will get plugged. Sometimes they'll feel like more pressing a little bit on the head, but it's not giving one a headache. If you start getting a feeling that it's pressure and have a headache or an ache, then you want to then refocus on the peace, the gentleness, and just like feel like you're putting your hand on top of the water, in the swimming pool or in the lake, and you're just letting the waves of the lake come over you and dance, and your hands are floating on that water. And that's how you want it to feel, of this unseen, etheric. You can't see the air, you can't see the wind. And just let it harmonically bathe you of its peace. Therefore, you are taking away the mind thinking, oh, what is that? Oh, it's too strong. No thinking, no resistance. When there's no thinking, you remove the resistance. And then you simply focus on the peacefulness of this blanketing of energy, of this electromagnetics that's with you while you're sitting here with me in the stillness. The only way I can explain it is you're not in resistance to the wind. When you're sitting on the bench outside and it's a warm breeze, your mind is not resisting it. You're sitting back and going, oh, this feels so warm, so nice. And so this is what they are asking in this 12th month, for you to be in a state of awareness of listening and focusing on every word that you hear around you, every activity that's taking place around you, every action that you are doing. That's all being telepathically synchronized and performed for you to recognize there is this beautiful essence of this presence of your higher self that's connecting and communicating with you in this reality. You have a divine source of your own higher essence of light. You have a golden energy of peacefulness within every particle and every chakra and every strand of your own being that's flowing through you right now. And you have this maybe uneasiness in the tummy for a second. What is she talking about? What the heck is going on? I'm not in the ocean, but she's talking about ocean waves. Is receiving this empowering frequency that's coming in this 12th month that I'm asking for you to be in awareness of. And it's going to be tuning you, toning you, adjusting you. In greater waveforms than you realize. And so on this 12-12 gateway, it's coming around the corner, there will be these heightened vibrations that you're going to be hearing. There's going to be these higher frequencies that you're going to be adapting to beginning December 1, December 2, and every day this month. It's kind of like you're going down, if you're a skier, which we do here with the snow, and it's snowing outside right now where I am. But if you think about skiing on a hill and you're going in the first bunny hill, it's the little baby hill, so you can get your balance, your left and your right, and your energy balanced, and your mind with your body balanced, that you have no control over the speed of which you're going down the hill. So you're going on a little bunny hill, and then you hang about there for a few hours and you go into the next level, intermediate hill. It's a little bit higher up. Well, in this case, you're just breathing in and sensing and being aware of this energy that's moving, and you have no control over how it's coming in. No different than you don't really know how fast you're going to go down the hill, other than you can slow it down. You have control with your poles, but you also have control of your mind to say, oh, I'm going too fast. I have to slow down or I might fall. And in this case, we are sitting here and I'm asking for these transmissions of energies to bathe your crown, inner mind, heart, and hands, solar plexus, and feet. So even as I'm saying those particular chakra points, you're recognizing that you are feeling an essence of a waveform moving through your body. And now there is zero resistance from the mind. It is collaborated with the essence of an unknown frequency and accepted it. And the heartbeat is transmitting that frequency through the entire cellular molecular structure. And the shoulders are relaxing, spine is relaxing, and you are adapting. Avakata ratio, there are new ratios of higher light equations that will be preparing your minds, your hearts throughout this 12th month that you will not be able to see, but you will be able to feel and allow this energetic waveform to bathe your body and listen to the tones and the frequencies and feel an adjustment that's taking place in the heart or in the area where there was an ache or pain in your arm, perhaps. You just feel it's being liquefied of a beautiful, peaceful energy. And your feet always stay anchored and grounded. So you're not floating off into la la land. You are in complete control and complete physically inside your body with your consciousness knowing your feet are flat on the floor, your root chakra's in the chair, so that you have this manner of controlling the energy that's coming in around you, no different than when you're skiing down the snow hill and it's going too fast. Then you put the pole down a little bit and glide your way into a slower pace. We're doing this in many ways already in different activities that we do. We always are in complete movement of the momentum of the consciousness that we're breathing in and breathing out, adapting in our body, accelerating in our mind. We do that in many things of sports, or even walking, jogging, running. You run so fast and we got to slow down. And so they're asking me to introduce to you the energy of the higher frequencies of consciousness that's bathing the planet and going to be accelerating even stronger. That ascension portal was opened in the 1111 gateway, and there's been streaming in of higher networks, of higher frequencies, of higher consciousness that you cannot see. These light particles of light intelligences are speaking to many. Many are channeling, many are hearing, many are feeling, many are writing, many are adjusting. And it's all unraveling of our old thinking patterns, old energy patterns, old blocked patterns. It's all unraveling, preparing us for the new year, which is going to be a very powerful, beyond transformational, but I would have to say telepathic year. Ana Maria, and so that's why they mentioned to me yesterday on the very high frequencies that I was receiving all day that just listen to what's being delivered to you in words. Even if it's a small child that you're overhearing a conversation beside you or a conversation, there's a master speaking in any one of the words or any one of the statements, and you will know that it's a master speaking to you when you walk away or hours later. You have that memory of your mind that you're saying, wonder what that person was talking about in the lineup the other day, talking about the star systems or talking about the gridlocks or the boundaries. What is it? Why am I keep hearing about boundaries and borders? Yeah, you don't know. It is because you have been in your own boundary and border of your mind, child, of your operative states. It is time to take the higher intermediate hill, the higher black diamond hill, not the treacherous hill, the one that you want to awaken and adapt to and evolve into of a higher consciousness thread. Some would say taking a leap of faith. No, I would say baby steps, moving gently to the next plateau, to the next frequency, to the next adjustment. And bear in mind that as we are accelerating in our consciousness of our own inner minds, inner bodies, we are being guided, protected, monitored by these higher beings, and of course by your own higher holy self or master soul. It's coming in and taking your hand, and taking the soul thread of who you are, and not pushing, not accelerating you, guiding you, and then stepping back and monitoring your next level. So if you have the mind understanding that you're moving in gradations of spirals of equations of light knowledge through these threads of telepathic frequencies, that your intuitive mind is advancing into a superconscious mind, that when this thread of the telepathic knowledge arrives, your consciousness begins accelerating very subliminally, then there's a pause because your mind goes, what was that I just heard over there? Why did that person say that? It's almost like it was spoken for me. Now you are tapping into this ethereal, morphing energy of consciousness of all that we are, elevating you, shape-shifting your aura fields to be in calibrations of our light. They're asking me to gently give you this information today so that you can start adjusting to these accelerating frequencies more rapidly, but also more gracefully, because they are of peace. It's almost like a master will, energy of consciousness will come to me. I am here. And see how it waits? It doesn't just jump in my body. I'm here. It doesn't embody me. It doesn't walk in me or take over me. It just arrives. I am here. It gives my mind, my heart, my being, my inner child time to assess, time to configure if this is nice, if this is interruptive. And so it waits on my mind, my soul child. It waits on me. And so that when Nora's mind and Nora's being kind of goes, oh, you're here. And now I'm going to say, what is it that you have for me, that you are here? I receive. I am here to uplift you. And I am here to transform you. And these are the times of change, the times of acceleration, and the times of a new reality consciousness that is bathing the planet, and the new reality consciousness that is arriving, all are ready and being prepared. This fifth dimension is preparing you for this reality of higher light intelligences of whom you already are. awakening to. And so many of you will have this ability now to connect and communicate to your higher consciousness just by sitting back and allowing the listening and the focusing of your mind. Then the body starts adapting to what's around you. And so for this 12th month, there is higher vibrations of the 12 rings within rings of higher light frequencies coming in. We talk about the 12 tribes of 12 nations, of 12 civilizations, of 12 dimensions, 12 monads, and all of that will be arriving for many on the planet. And especially in the 12 sacred portals on Gaia, they will be awakening. And so many of you that have your footprints around the world in many timelines are going to be tapping into those 12 sacred portals etherically, in dream state, in activation states. So it's going to be an exciting month. I'm going to be working with many of you that want to have a session with me, but also I'm going to be working with the higher beings on the 1212 gateway and on Ask the Masters, where you can ask me whatever you want for a quick releasement and healing. So lots is happening this month. But most of all, they are saying today, tell them to listen and focus on the words that they are hearing, that is being spoken to them through others around them. We are here, and we are masters delivering the word of knowledge. And we are here to assist in the synchronizing and harmonizing of your electromagnetic morphing energy fields. Yeah, you too. Thank you for being with me this morning. Be sure to share this YouTube, and many more subscribe. We'll see you on the 1212 Gateway. Go to my website. We'll see you there. Bye-bye. Yeah. Transmissions of love, transmissions of light unto all. That you be empowered, that you be fueled, and that you would come to know these energies are shifting you, evolving you. Yeah, Mania. Have a lovely day, a peaceful day, until we meet again. That is all.